I don't know how many of you saw this screenshot that is trending. You traded $5,000 into $60,000 and then you blew it. That is a typical behavior of an amateur trader, of a beginner trader, of a trader who is not disciplined. Let me tell you what happens or what should be happening in your mind when you start flipping accounts, because there is so much excitement about flipping accounts that you fail to manage the account as soon as you begin to flip it. There are two things you should do when you begin to flip an account. For example, that if you know that guy, tag him to this video. There is something you should learn. He's actually a good trader for being able to flip 5,000 to 60,000, but he lacks discipline, and this would keep occurring. Don't think it is the end. It will keep occurring until you deal with it. When you begin to make profit, there are two things you should do. First of all, okay, let me explain this one. All right, I am using $100 as a fixed deposit for this illustration. Okay, with a $100 account, let's say you go into each trade, you risk $5 per trade. Now, when you're able to flip this account using $5 per trade and you get $200, that's you flipped it from 100 to 200, right? You can increase your risk by 20%. 20% of $5, which you've been risking. Now, this 20% risk is not on your balance. The 20% is on how much you were risking previously. You can increase your risk by 20% when you flip your account. So at every point that you flip your account, you increase your risk. So right here, when it becomes 400, when it becomes 800, when it becomes 1,600, when it becomes 3,200, like that, you are increasing by 20%. That is just one way to do it. But if it is too hard for you because your village people are always pressing your neck to use high margin or high leverage or lot size, you can do this one. Anytime you flip your accounts, because some of you, whether you like it or not, your mind is fixed, or you are so good with using small accounts. You are so good with flipping $100, $500. But when the money goes up, you begin to do rubbish. So in case you are in this category, whenever you grow or you flip your account, withdraw what you have made, take it out, save it in another wallet, then continue with a parallel level of risk, because you are very good with that risk ratio and you would continue to win if you stick to it. This thing I'm sharing with you, you might not know how important it is until you begin to lose money, just like our friend here who flipped $5,000 to 60,000 and lost it because he wanted 100,000. The moment your balance begins to grow, there is every reason for you to increase your risk, which is normal. But do you know that if you remain on that same risk ratio and you start taking out all your profits, do you know you continue to grow that account again and again and again? There is a good chance for that guy to take another $5,000 to 60,000 if he had withdrawn 55 out of it. So look for what works for you. Don't end up blowing your accounts because you grew from $100 to $3,200. You are now using 500 or 1,000 to enter one trade. That's not wise. Like and share this video with your friends. You see, little things like this, they matter. And of course, you can join my Telegram channel if you want to learn or you want to trade with me. Every day, 7 p.m. we are trading. You're welcome.